Hey sis, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by today's video, we're gonna talk about smelling good. Again, smelling good all day long. Smelling good all over and everywhere, okay? By now you guys know I'm obsessed with scents or the way I smell, period. Like anything that has to do with smelling good, I'm obsessed with it. There is a wide range of everything at this point. So I'm just gonna give you guys some tips on how you can smell good as far as your body, internally, just everything, because it all like goes together once you know, at the end of the day, everything that you do kind of goes together to give off whatever smell you have, so to speak. So we're just gonna jump right into it. And I did make notes right here so that I can kind of try to stay on track, because y'all know I get on here and I get to rambling, and before you know it, this video done went off into Never Never Land. So I'm gonna try to follow this. I'm gonna follow this somewhat, but you know, if I don't, then I just don't. But I'm gonna try to keep this as like a guide to keep me on track. Okay, so the first thing I have on here is, you know, I have said this a million times and I will stand behind it 1000%. I would love to give you guys like a complete backstory on why I stand behind this so much, but that's a whole big thing. But I always say diet is key for everything you do. Diet is key. There is no way around it. You can't out-train a bad diet. You can't outlive a bad diet. Diet is everything. You are what you eat. So whatever you take in, you will put out one way or the other. One way or the other. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out as a natural bodily function. Some people have things that come out of their pores. Some people have things come out of their private areas. It comes out one, like I said, one way or the other. Be thankful if you're not the one that it comes out of your private area, because I know women that happens to, and my heart goes out to them because I know how stressful that can be. But you know, if it comes out through a naturally bodily function, we have poopery for that. So, but it's like I said, it's gonna come out. So be mindful of what you eat. You know, you can't tell people what to eat. People are going to eat whatever they want to eat, and they're going to deal with whatever comes afterwards. And or maybe you're lucky that your body, what you eat, does not affect your body in that way. I don't know, but if you are, great for you. But for people that do have, you know, issues or have to watch out for things like that for different reasons, then this video is for you. And even for those of you that don't, this video is still for you, because our bodies change over time. The older we get, you just never know. There are kids, younger teenagers that struggle with things. I have had people reach out to my daughter and her, try to help them, you know, asking me questions, but not trying to give too much information because I'm not their parent. It's just a lot, and you never know. So you never know what people are dealing with. So mind the judgment on people. You know, if you can help them, help them. If you cannot help them, keep your opinions to yourself. So see how I went off on that tangent that quick? That is why I try to have this guide. It's obviously not working. But the first thing I want to talk to you guys about, as far as diet, okay, like I said, you are what you eat. However you eat, we all know fruits and vegetables are awesome. Our body really receives them well and puts off things even better because of eating them. But I know that's not most people's diets these days. There are a lot of vegans or plant-based people, vegetarians, all of that now than it has been in the past, but it's not everybody. But if you want to help your body, you know, fight off some of the bacteria or different things that you may have internally, one of the easiest things you can do is drink lemon water. Lemon, some people drink lime water, whatever, whichever one is your favorite, drink that. It's the easiest and it's the cheapest. You can buy fresh lemons. They're always best. Everything fresh is always best. Okay. but it's not always the most convenient. But they do have, I should have brought them in here, the little containers that are the lemon juice in the little small ones. I think they're like $1 at Walmart by the produce. Get those, drop some drops of those in your water every morning and drink that every day. If you want to take it a notch up, then there is liquid chlorophyll. Looks like this. And I do not remember how much I paid for this, but this, just like lemon water, eliminates body odor. Like this one, they have this one and they have a mint flavored one. I haven't tried the mint flavored one. I quite frankly don't want to taste it because to me it'd be like drinking toothpaste. So I don't need that one. I don't want that one. This one is flavorless. It is green. So I drink this in my water. So you pour this into your water. It does not have a taste. It tastes like absolutely nothing. It does turn your water like green though. And a lot of people I know run away from things that are green because they think that it's gonna be nasty. But this has no flavor, but your water will be like real live, true green. But it works. So like I said, this is a body deodorizer or whatever. The next thing I want to talk about is something that I ran into an issue with. If you guys see my past videos, y'all know that I always use the Arm & Hammer deodorant because it's natural and all that. Well, I've been using that since 2015 or 16. And like a few months ago, my body finally said, hey, it's time to change. And it let me know. Maybe TMI, but that's what we're gonna do on this channel. I'm gonna be truthful and honest with you guys, and to a certain extent. I ain't trying to get on here and embarrass myself or put all my business out there or whatever, but it's deal. I don't care. People, you just have to find what works for you, and that's what I had to do. All these years, that deodorant has worked for me with no problem. But then it got to the point that by the end of my long days, I really didn't smell anything until I take my clothes off. Now, I don't get musty. I never have. I don't have, that's not a part of my body makeup. I don't get musty. But when I would take my shirt off, I'd kind of sniff it and be like, okay, let me go take a bath. And it was because the deodorant started giving up on me. It gave up on me. Like I could wear it for most of my day, but I have long days. So and I don't mean like I get off at 5, but my days are longer than that because I come home, I'm doing stuff for like 2 hours. I have lash appointments. So my days are long. So after those long days, it's finally like, what you got? What you gonna put up under there? Cause this ain't working. So I changed deodorants, and the deodorant that I use now is not a natural deodorant. Oh well, I pray that I don't get no cancer or none of that because I'm using what works for me right now until I can go back to what worked for me in the past. And that is this Secret Outlast Sweat and Odor plus Argan Oil 48-hour Invisible Solid. This is, I know that light is bright, but this is the deodorant and it works. I don't have the problem that I've started having with the Arm & Hammer. I don't have that issue. It works. At the end of the day, even after my long days, give it a sniff, it still smells like deodorant. So it works. And I like it. It does have the white, it's not, I guess you can say, black t-shirt friendly. Because when you put it on, even though it says invisible solid, ain't nothing invisible about this deodorant. It's white. And then I'll be under there like, so it is white. So you gotta be careful with that. The next thing I want to talk about is, another thing to keep you fresh. Like, I wear panty liners. I know a lot of people that say they don't. I don't know how you don't. Okay, there's this whole thing on social media that I keep seeing going around. I want to address this really quick. Yep, this video gonna be long because it's already 10 minutes and I got so much stuff I gotta show y'all. But I want to address this. It'll be a picture with like a pair of panties and the crotch of the panties are wide open and there's nothing in the crotch of the panties, and it always have a hashtag or something on it that says, I bet you, let's see how many women can say this or some crap like that, because the panties are really, really clean in the crotch. Like, they're fresh out of the pack panties. I don't care what nobody says. Look like a pack of panties. Somebody pulled out of the pack, opened up, took the picture, and uploaded it just to get some kind of recognition on social media. I'm here to tell you right now, and the last person I saw post this, I made a comment on there because it was like, I feel sorry for whoever that is, because if you have on a pair of panties all day long, I know everybody's body changes and fluctuates throughout the month. I get that. I know that. So don't come up here and say, well, my body, everybody's changes and fluctuates throughout the month. I get that. But these posts are to say that your panties should be, you know, clear or completely clear like that every single day. If your panties are completely clear like that every single day, I feel sorry for you, because that says a lot of things to me. That says that your body is not naturally cleansing itself like it should be, i.e. discharge. We all discharge. You might have a day or two or however many throughout the month that you have none, but you should have some. Now, the way it smells and the way the color of it, that's a whole different story. We're not going into that because that's not what this is about. We're just talking about in general. So you should have it. That's your body operating how it should operate every single day or majority of the days. So no, I wouldn't want my panties to look like that, because that means my body is not operating how it's supposed to operate. And then, God forbid, when it comes to sex, that means you dry as a Sahara desert in there. That's painful. So you're having to lubricate. So you dry like that, it shows in your panties. You're not just gonna be dry like that when you're operating throughout the day. That means you dry like that all the time. So you have sex, you're dry. Like, I'm sorry if there's any underage kids watching this. I try to block y'all off my channel in case something like this comes up. So yeah, but that's what that says to me. Like, there are so many different things that means. Your body is not functioning well if that's what your panties look like every single day. So back to what I was saying. I wear panty liners every day because my body functions. It cleanses itself out every single day. So another way to stay fresh down there is to change your panty liners throughout the day. If we all have some light days that our body is cleansing. You may have a heavier day that your body is cleansing. If you're ovulate, like I said, it changes daily. Oh my God, y'all, I smell so good. Yeah, I sprayed perfume on to do this video like y'all can smell me. That's how bad it is. But so changing your panty liners throughout the day, and then also using wet wipes when you use the bathroom, whether it's number 1 or number 2. Number 1, you wipe it off, clean it, it refreshes you every time. Then of course, number 2, keep the streaks away. But using wet wipes or whatever, you want to make sure you're getting flushable wet wipes and getting wet wipes that don't have a scent on them also. These are the ones that I grabbed because they were in that bathroom. And then there you have them. My favorites are I think they're called water wipes, and they're like 99% water, and then I forget what the other 1% is or something like that. But they're not flushable. And I ain't trying to be clogging up people's toilets and having to pay for no plumber and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of try to pull away from those, but they are my favorite ones because they smell like nothing. And then they are mostly water. But the next thing I want to talk to you about, and this right here is for those of you out there that do have, these right here help with pH balance. If you just regularly, if you have issues being off for regular, whatever reasons, or even after your cycle, if you want that extra burst of feeling like you are renewed, recleaned, brand new, starting over from scratch every month. It helps with yeast infection. Like, these things help. They give you a new area. I'm gonna just say that. I don't care what the issue is, as long as you're not really sensitive down there. Like, I'm really sensitive down there, but I'm not sensitive to this. But I can't put anything scented, like all that scented stuff. I always tell you guys, stay away from anything scented. Like, my body, reacts to scented stuff. It says, no, don't touch me with that. So, but this I have no problem with down there. And when I say sensitive to these, I mean like irritation. I don't know how you react if you get something, put something in there and you get irritated. I don't know how to explain it, but like I can't put scented stuff down there. I watch and I'm very particular about what I put down there. The only thing that I put down there that has even remotely any kind of smell is peppermint. So I swear by it, and ain't nobody gonna tell me different. I've been using it for 4 years, and thank God, it is amazing. It's amazing. If you hadn't tried it, just try it one time. One time ain't gonna kill you. Just try it one time, and I guarantee you won't try nothing else. But back to this. These are boric acid suppositories. They are vaginal suppositories, so yes, you do insert them up there or whatever. These come off of Amazon, and these will give you a new area down below. I am telling you, they will refresh any and everything and have you smell like absolutely nothing, because that's the goal, right? To smell like nothing, not to smell like flowers. You're either gonna smell like what your natural body scent is or nothing. Not all that stuff in between. But these right here, y'all, I'm telling y'all, they are the bomb. I have given these to so many people. I have recommended these to so many people, and every single time they come back and give me their testimonials, so you can say. They are amazing after everything. Like I said, cycle, you used to pick whatever. Get you some just to have them. Just in case you may run into a problem, whatever. Even after your cycle, if you want to say, okay, my cycle is going off, I want to insert one of these to see what it does. Oh my God, you will love them. But I have to tell you guys, whenever you do this, do it at night and put on a pad. Don't lay in bed naked. Don't put on a panty liner. Put on a pad, because when it cleanses you, it is going to be like whoosh, water releasing. I don't know where it pulls this stuff from or what the combination of this and your body does, but it's gonna, when you wake up, you're gonna be wet. So put on a pad so that it can soak all of that up, because it pulls everything down that your body has ever thought about having, and it releases it out of you. So that's what they are. These are the PhD brand, but they have a ton of different brands on there now because they've gotten more popular. But they are boric acid vaginal suppositories. The next thing I want to talk about is, okay, we'll talk about fragrances and lotions. So I've already done a perfume video on this channel. So if you haven't seen my perfume video, I will put my perfume video up, so that, like, flag across here, so that you guys can watch that if you haven't already watched it. It is a really good one, and it is an affordable perfume video. I think everything in that video is under $100. So we don't have to go there, but I do want to show you guys again. You guys have seen this in my bath time, my shower combinations video. I told you guys I love this. I was obsessed with it, and this goes to show this is brand new, and this is the bigger bottle. I still have my smaller bottle, but I went ahead and got the bigger bottle and put the small bottle in my gym bag. But this is the Brazilian Crush. This goes with the Boom Boom cream. So this is a Boom Boom cream. This is the Brazilian Crush that goes with it. But be careful, they do have a new one that looks exactly like this. It's in the same exact bottle, but the name under here is different. So this one is the Chirosa 62. That's the one you want to get. So the Chirosa, however you say it, I guess, 62, get that one. I don't know what the other one smells like because it was just released or whatever, and I picked that one up while I was in there and noticed that it wasn't the Chirosa. So this is the original Boom Boom cream. Boom Boom spray. That's what this one is. I'm obsessed with it, as you guys see by now. I am. I'm gonna link that video also at the top, so that if you guys want to see that, you will see that. So we're not gonna get that big into the sprays and stuff like that because I have videos for that stuff. The next thing is hair perfume. Well, normally when I spray perfume or body spray or whatever on, I spray my body hit my, you know, my parts behind the ears, knees, elbows, all that kind of stuff. And then I also spray my hair. I've told you guys that in the past, but I wanted to try hair perfumes. Your hair is also a way to make sure that you smell good. People do not realize folks can smell your hair when it stinks. You might not be able to smell it because you're used to the stinky hair. But other people can smell things coming off of you. So first thing is, make sure you wash your hair. You know, keep it washed. It's just that, wash it. But then if you can spray your sprays in it, or you can spray hair perfume in it. I bought, let me see, oops. I bought this, I'm marking my stuff off, guys, so that I can make sure that I covered everything. So, like I said, hair perfume. I bought this one from Walmart. This one is Luxe Perfumery Hair Perfume Sugar Bliss. I bought this one and because I was like, well, I'm gonna find me a hair perfume because I always look at them and I was like, I actually want to try it and see, will it be long lasting like my perfumes or my body sprays, to see if it'll stay in my hair. So I saw this one and I got this one from Walmart. It was only like $6. And to me, it smells exactly, I just realized earlier what the scent was because I kept saying it smells like sugar. It's actually what it smells like how they have the pink sugar look at Walmart. This smells like, it doesn't smell like, I'm not gonna say it smells like pink sugar, but this is what it puts me in mind of, because I haven't smelled pink sugar because it's all in packages. It smells like sugar to me, but when I sprayed it on my hand and I let Keelan smell it, and she was like, Mama, that smells like Walmart bathroom. Like, I don't know where she gets her scent descriptions from, but that's what she said. It smells like, but it smells like pink sugar to me. I'm gonna have to let somebody else smell it because Keelan crazy. But I'm gonna let somebody smell it. It has coconut oil and vitamin E. And they say these like hair perfumes like this are better for your hair because perfumes tend to dry your hair out if you spray them long, like for a long time. And I've been spraying perfume in my hair for years, but they say that these are formulated with moisturizing ingredients to leave your hair and body luxuriously scented without drying. So I don't know how true that is. I mean, it was $6. I don't know how much oil they put in it for $6, but yeah. So, and of course, I always talk to you guys about scrubs. Starting in the shower, I have that video on here. I've already linked it by now. But your shower routines and layering and stuff like that, you know, one of my things is body scrubs. So we're not gonna get deep into that, but I do have 2 new body scrubs that I want to share with you guys. And it was 2 of the ones that I was looking for that was so hard to find. And I signed up for the email at Ulta online for them to email me when they got them in stock. And the day, and I check my emails every day, but I did not, at this point I hadn't checked them, and one of my friends texted me and was like, Nadia, they have the scrubs you're looking for on Ulta's website, so go on there right now and order them before they're gone. And then I flipped over, I ordered them, and then I checked my emails, and they had emailed me. Sorry guys, my phone rang. So the 2 scrubs that I got are of course they're Tree Hut. I got Island Bliss Coconut. It says Island Bliss Shea Sugar Scrub Coconut, and it looks like this, and it smells so good. It smells like a mixture of tropical with coconut, and I've never been a coconut fan, but I've realized that I must be, because a lot of the things I have coconut scents in them. That's what it looks like. It smells so good. And the next one I got is I am so excited about this one. I wanted this one so bad, and I finally got it. It's the lemon blueberry tart. This one smells, do you guys remember the old cereal Trix? This one smells exactly like Trix. I probably should have got 2 of these. It smells super duper sweet. This is gonna be, I think, one of my top favorites. It smells just like the Trix cereal. So the next thing, oh yeah, and then I want to talk to you guys about perfume oils. I don't have any perfume oils because the oils that I do have, I don't like them enough to put them in this video because I only share things with you guys that I love. But perfume oils are also a good way to make sure that you smell good and that your scents last. Like putting on your lotions or your oils when you're still kind of damp right out of the shower, and then spraying on top of that clothing, and then spraying on top of that will help your scent to last longer also. I wanted to make sure I put that in there so that you guys, before I forgot to tell you guys, perfume oils and in-shower moisturizers. I talked about the in-shower moisturizers already in a previous video, so on one of the videos I've linked, it is in there already. So I'm not gonna repeat that stuff with you guys, but I'm gonna pause right here because I gotta go get my child, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back. So the next thing that I want to tell you is, okay, we all know that the way your house smells also affects the way you smell, like on the outside. So when people smell you, if your house has a strong, especially if your house has a strong smell that it's not a pleasant smell, mothballs or just stinks because you don't clean it, or whatever you smell, your house smells like, you're either, like if your house normally smells good or fresh, then you'll either have a fresh smell or just have no house scent at all. But if your house stinks, then your clothes, your hair, your skin, you're gonna stink. We know that. But if your house has a perfumey or always an air freshener or a candle or whatever kind of scent, then if you use that same scent enough, or if it's strong enough, then that's what your house, or I mean, that's what your clothes will smell like. Notification off YouTube. But so I remember back before, it was when I lived in my first apartment, I used to put plug-ins in my walls, and it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, so it wasn't like a really big space, but I had a plug-in literally in almost every plug. I had like 2 in my living room, 1 in my kitchen, in the hallway, in each bathroom, in each bedroom. Like I had them everywhere, and it was too much, and I had the same scent in all of them. It was so bad to the point that the stuff in my refrigerator tasted, when you would eat the stuff in my refrigerator, you could smell the air freshener. Or drink bottled water, open bottled water, it tasted like whatever that air freshener scent was. So I had to realize back then that having too much smell good in your house will overpower things and get into things where they shouldn't be. Excuse me. Like my water should not have tasted like a plug-in. So I had to back it up and figure out how to do it where everything smelled good, but it wasn't overpowering. So if you ever watch my videos and feel like, okay, she'd be doing too much, it's really not. It's just enough for you to get the scents that you need to always smell good. So like, you know, wash your bed, like your linens, wash your sheets. People don't like to change their sheets and stuff. I did not know that, but wash them. They have deodorizers for in between the time when you, like in between the time that you have to wash them from week to week, day to day, or however you wash. They have, you know, pillow sprays, sheet sprays, Febreze, like all of these different things to keep your stuff smelling good, or at least smelling neutral. The next thing I want to talk about, I'm literally marking stuff off as I go, is candles. Candles and waxes. If you don't use plug-in, like this is my favorite candle. We all at this point burn candles because we're all obsessed with them. This candle comes from Walmart. I put a clip of these candles in another one of my videos. It smells so good and so refreshing. Like, that's why I just wanted to put this one in there, because it's easy accessible. It comes from Walmart. It's not as expensive as the Bath and Body Works candles. These are $10. And then my favorite scent, I absolutely love this scent. They come in. They actually have it for everything, but all I have had is the car freshener and the waxes and the flower. They come in like little flower oils. I've had that also, but it's from Scentsy. I buy these from my sister, and this is the oil, the wax in Amazon Rain. You guys, these things smell absolutely amazing. I always put my lip on nose. It smells so good. So if you know a Scentsy distributor, tell them to let you smell this scent. And if you don't, reach out to my sister. She does Scentsy. That's where I get my stuff from. And I'm not just saying this because my sister sells Scentsy. Okay? I love her. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If it's something I don't like, I just won't talk about it. But I'm obsessed with these. So this is not my first time talking about these. They smell so good. So if y'all gonna shop, I'd rather y'all shop with my sister. But they smell so freaking good. Like, I think I have like 10 of these, and I burn them all the time. They're in my living room in a wax warmer, and one that I have in my bathroom. They smell, and when we burn the one in the bathroom, the scent comes all the way out of the bathroom, out of my bedroom, into the living room. It smells so good. They smell so clean and so, oh my God, it smells so good. They're worth every penny. And the last thing, so we did candles. The last thing I'm gonna talk about is clothing. And I'm gonna say this before I start because I know I'll probably forget, but I feel like it's a big detail. When I dry my clothes, I don't put my clothes in the dryer. The only thing I put in the dryer are like sleeping clothes, panties. I hang my bras. So I put panties, socks, pajamas, stuff like that. I throw those in the dryer. Everything else, I hang it. My bras, I hang them on doorknobs in my laundry room. I just stack them on top of each other, hang them or whatever. But I hang dry everything else. When it's time for me to do laundry, it is clothes everywhere between my kitchen and my laundry room because I hang them over doors, over chairs. I hang dry because I feel like that helps to keep the scent in your clothes because you don't have heat kind of pulling at it. I don't know if that's the actual thing, but in my head, it works because my clothes, and then of course it keeps your clothes lasting long. They don't shrink from the heat. They don't fade from the heat. My clothes last for years because of me hang drying. I have always hang dried my clothes, like hung my clothes up. Always, literally since I was a teenager. My parents used to hate it. I don't know where I got it from. I don't know what made me do it because I was the only one in my household that did it. But we had a pretty nice sized house, so I would have clothes everywhere. I had space to hang everything everywhere. My dad hated it, but he let me do it because it was my thing. It wasn't hurting anybody. I would just have clothes everywhere. And I tried to do it late so that by the morning time the clothes would be dry and I could just get them out of everybody's way. But here it is. I'm 38 years old and I still hang dry. But like I was saying, the next thing I was going to talk to you about is laundry. The way your clothes smell makes a major difference on how you are going to smell every single day. I noticed that when I would wash clothes and put my clothes in the drawer, when I would go in to pull something out of the drawer, it would have a scent on it that I didn't like. A scent that wasn't my body scent. A scent that wasn't a scent that was on it even when it was dirty. So I was like, what is the issue as to why my clothes smell like I would take a shower, put a t-shirt or something on and smell it and be like, God, take it off and throw it in the dirty clothes when it had already been washed. So I was on a hunt to figure out how to get my clothes to smell amazing, even after I washed them and even when they've been sitting in a drawer, because they would either come out with this stench on them or come out smelling like the drawer. And I hate both of them. So of course you can line your drawer with fabric, like the fabric sheets and all that kind of stuff or whatever. But over time that stuff is gonna go away. I'm not in the habit of lining my drawers. I know that's an option, but I'm just not in the habit of doing it. But we all have to wash clothes. So I knew I had to start at the bottom. And that's what I normally do when I'm trying to figure things out. So I finally have a combination that I use when I do laundry that have my clothes smelling absolutely amazing when they come out of the laundry, even after I wash them, after they've dried, when I fold them up, when I go in after a shower to take something out and put it on, you can still smell my laundry. One night I took a shower, got out and laid across the bed with Keelan, and she was like, what do you have on? Now I knew I could smell like my body moisturizer and like everything I had put on, so I let her smell it. I was like, that? She was like, no, that's not what I'm smelling. So I smelled myself. I was like, oh. I was like, is it this? And I let her smell my clothes. She was like, yes, it smells so good. I was like, that's the stuff that I've been using to wash our clothes. Like, that's the laundry stuff. And she was like, oh. So I made sure to tell her, when you wash, this is what I need you to do, and this is what I need you to use. So enough chatter, because this video is longer than I needed it to be. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is laundry detergent. I know most people use Gain. I don't use Gain. I use Arm & Hammer. I like Arm & Hammer. I just like it. It doesn't have a strong scent on it. It has a clean smell. If you guys use Arm & Hammer, you know what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, this one is fresh scent. So I'm okay with using a fresh scent on this one because of the other things that I use to combine it with. I just want them to be clean, and I feel like Arm & Hammer does it for me. I've used it for years. I used Arm & Hammer when I switched to all these natural things that I use. Even though I use some things that aren't, I still stick with Arm & Hammer because I like it. So I use Arm & Hammer liquid detergent. And then I use Scent Booster pods from Snuggle. I use these. This is the Blue Iris Bliss scent. Try to say that 3 times fast. The Blue Iris Bliss scent, and they're the little pod satchels that look like this, and I literally throw like, let me see how many of those I use. It says for regular loads use 1, for large loads use 2. Well, I don't care whether I'm using having a regular load or a large load. I use like 3 or 4 because it's my laundry and I can do what I want to do. But I toss like 3 or 4 of these. I literally grab them, toss them in there, and it's always like 3 or 4 that I put in there. So, like I said, this is the Blue Iris Bliss. It's these. Looks like that. And then I use the Blue Iris and Ocean Breeze fabric conditioner. Looks like this. And I don't really measure anything. I just pour it in there. That's probably why, they give you a certain amount of loads you can use if you go according to their directions and their measurements. I don't do that because I'm buying it. So if I have to buy another one, oh well. And these things aren't expensive. I want to say they were under $6 or $7. They were around $6 or $7, which to me is not expensive because some laundry detergent can go up to like $13, $14 depending on where you get it from, how big it is. But this is a nice size for this. Or whatever it says you're supposed to get 56 loads. I won't get that because I use too many. And then this one, like I said, this is a fabric conditioner. This is the one that I use. And then, now I put all of this in the washing machine at the same time, just to be clear. So I use the liquid detergent, the pods, the conditioner, and then the last thing I put in there to make sure that it smells so good is this Downy Intense Scent and Freshness. Looks like this. I guess I can show you guys with me trying to look at it at the same time. So it's Downy Intense Scent and Freshness Spring Rush, and it's also a fabric conditioner. But when they say intense, they mean intense because it is strong. But when I tell you, when I do laundry, you can smell it all through the house because of how good this stuff smells when it combines. This was around $6 also, I think. So for $20, you can get all 4 of these things. So that, I use all of that in the washer. And then of course when I put my clothes in the dryer, I use these Snuggle, and these are the blue sparkle. I thought I grabbed all of them, just the same one for those, but I use the Snuggle sheets. And then I saw a post on Facebook that said, how many sheets of these do you throw in the dryer when you put in there? People were like, oh, I put like 2 or 3. And I'm like, I put however many I grab. So I like grab a Kleenex. It's normally like 4 or 5, I think, when I put it in there. But my laundry smells so good after washing like this. So all of these things combined, you guys should smell good internally and externally. Okay? I want to make sure we all smell good. We don't want to be going through the year stinky. All right? Okay. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, make sure you give me a like, leave me a comment, and let me know what your favorites are. Talk to me in the comments about whatever it is on here. If you have any questions about anything, especially this, because I always get questions about this, or even the chlorophyll. If you guys want to talk to me about anything, just let me know. My email is down below, and all of my social medias are down below. So just reach out to me and let's talk, because I'm ready. Always locked and loaded and ready to talk. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that we can continue to build on this sisterhood, because you guys are really coming and I'm really grateful. Never mind the crazy. It's here to stay. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.